FM and AM 1220.
It is Santa Clarita's hometown station, KHTS. Hey, make sure you go to hometownstation.com for all the latest and greatest Santa Clarita has to offer. And speaking of the greatest Santa Clarita has to offer, another special guest in studio. And this is an exciting time for the Santa Clarita Valley Pregnancy Center, the SCV Pregnancy Center. You can go to SCV oh geez, I just did it right before and I blew it. It's scvpc.org, and I'm joined in studio by Angela Bennett. And how are you?
I'm great.
Let's get you nice and close to that microphone.
Thank you.
Right. There you
Thank
are.
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
We should come up with an easier.
There is no easier.
Right? SCVPC. It's a tongue twister.
There's no easier website. Thank you for humoring me and making me feel better about myself, Angela. Okay, so we have to start with this.
Yes.
You just got back from Sacramento because you were on the KHTS Sacramento Road Trip.
I did. What a great time that was.
Hopping on the bus.
100 people.
Yeah.
Going to Sacramento. It was wonderful.
Is this your first? This is not your first time doing this.
It was my first.
Oh, it
time,
was.
but it's
Okay.
not the last.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'll be doing it again.
What were you trying to do this year? Were you just trying to soak it all in? Did you have agenda items that you wanted to bring up? What was it?
Funny you mentioned soak it all in because it rained a lot. We tried not to get wet and soak that in. But just to go with community leaders and to get to know some of them better and to spend time getting legislative briefings and to hear what's going on behind the scenes, get the legislators' perspective. All exciting.
Yeah. So, you survived.
I survived.
Congrats.
And Carl does such a great job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's keep that to yourself, though, because we don't want his ego to get too big.
You don't want him to.
Yeah, we don't want his ego. No, he always does a great job.
Yes, he does.
I'm glad you had a good time. That's fun.
We-
How were the
I-
sandwiches? I heard there were sandwiches.
Sandwiches were good.
Yeah.
Thank you,
So-
Mike's.
Yeah, Jersey Mike's.
That's
yeah,
right.
Jersey Mike's sandwiches. Busy time of year for you guys.
Very busy time of year. Two moves in 3 months.
Yeah.
Settled into our final location just the second week of February, and then followed by a big event. This last Saturday was our annual spring banquet.
Nice.
Very nice. We had a great turnout in spite of the pouring rain at the Odyssey. We had a great speaker, and we've just finished auditing our numbers, and we saw $123,000 from that event.
That's so awesome.
Very, very
Awesome.
exciting.
Awesome support for the Santa Clarita Valley Pregnancy Center. Again, go to scvpc.org to learn more information. And speaking of more information, there's something you wanted to talk about specifically this go-round. Yeah. I know it says Pregnancy Center, but you guys also do testing for other things as well.
Yes, we do STD testing. And I wanted to convey the importance of STD testing. We do 4 tests: chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, and HIV. We treat all but the HIV that we refer out for. It's sad to think that 65 million people in the United States have an STD, that by the age of 30, 50% of sexually active women will have had chlamydia. And often with all of the STDs that we test for, you don't necessarily know that you have them. The symptoms can look like something else, and you might not know that you have an STD. So it's very, very important to be tested routinely. If you change partners, you should be tested before or immediately after changing partners. Better to know that they don't have an STD, right? Right? But for example, HIV/AIDS can mimic, their symptoms can mimic other symptoms like the flu. Syphilis, it can come and go. The symptoms, there's 3 different stages, and each stage can come for a little while, disappear, and come back, and you may not know that you have it. And then gonorrhea has some very distinct symptoms. You might know that you have it, but we're not going there right now.
This is a family station, so we don't need to do that.
But the important thing to know is that it's easy to get tested. We do that in our clinic. We send out to the lab and get our results back quickly. All the services are free. The visit, all that's free. The only thing we pass on is our direct cost from the lab, and you can get all 4 tests for $40. And then we have a sliding fee scale for those who need it.
Gotcha.
So,
and the thing is about that, there's no loud music or anything like that. It's not an embarrassing thing if you need to go. They'll keep it quiet. If you need to go. It's not gonna be anything
confidentiality
like that.
is a high priority. There's HIPAA laws, plus our commitment is to honor and respect every client, and that includes confidentiality for them.
Yep. As she's Angela Bennett from the Santa Clarita Valley Pregnancy Center, scvpc.org to learn more. New facilities, grand opening coming soon.
Yes, and grand opening Saturday morning, March 24th. Please join us for the ribbon cutting and the grand opening ceremony. I understand now that Senator Scott Wilk will be there.
Hey, all right.
Our Assembly member Dante Acosta will be there.
Fantastic.
Bill Miranda, newest council member. Cameron Smythe from the City Council. So, yes, please join with them and the community. If you're curious and want to know more about us, what we do, come on down and ask. If you just want to see the facilities, come on down and walk through.
Go check it out.
Yeah.
Go check it out. March 24th, Saturday in the morning.
Yes.
At the new facilities on Rye Canyon.
Corner of Rye Canyon,
see, I was
Hall
right.
Ranch Road.
See,
you got
I know stuff.
Yeah.
I know stuff.
You're good.
Thank you, Angela, for coming in. Always good seeing you.
Great to see you.
And I'm glad you survived the KHTS Sacramento Road Trip.
Oh, I did.
Congrats.
Yeah, it's great. Going
Congrats.
back again.
All right. Again, scvpc.org for more information. Quick break, more for this.
Santa Clarita's hometown station.